Hi, this video is a brief overview of the Please Touch Museum's Google App service. Google Apps is our mail and document management service that we recently acquired, which is extremely beneficial for the museum. Just wanted to go over a few things in regards to utilizing the service and utilizing the things that we have available through the service. First of all, it's very easy to access the service, and it actually can be accessed from anywhere in the world using any web browser. For this demonstration, I'll be using Chrome. Also, again, I do recommend using Chrome because it is more compatible with the service. To access your Gmail, basically you just type in mail.pleasetouchmuseum.org. Once you're at that login page, you will see where you can basically type in your first initial last name and a password that you have set up for your mail account. You simply click on sign in. Once you're all signed in, to navigate through Google Apps service, basically you just click on mail. If you want to get to your calendar, you just click on where it says calendar. For documents, you click on where it says documents. Sites and groups we don't use, so I'm really not going to get into that. And also you have contacts, and once you click on more, you have your spanning backup service. I will be breaking this video up into different parts so that it's a little bit quicker reference for everyone. If you're looking on how to do a specific thing, there will be specific videos related to that actual topic, such as creating meetings within a calendar, downloading attachments in your email, creating labels, creating filters, and so forth. Basically, it's just going to be a better frame of reference for everyone to access. One important thing for us to keep in mind is that once you have a tab open for a particular item, if you click on it again, it's actually going to open up an additional tab, and it's going to kind of clutter up your web browser. So it's important that if you already have the tab open, just basically navigate by clicking on the open tab. For now, just basically just going to stay within the Google Mail portion and just do a very brief overview of that particular portion of the Google Apps. Pat Mail is an icon that was created through our graphics department by Amber. Right below Pat Mail, you have a mail drop-down menu where you can again access your contacts, and you can also click on tasks through there. In this left pane here, you have Compose. You have your inbox, start items, important items, sent mail, and drafts. Very important for us to remember that with drafts, you don't have to worry about whether or not having to save the draft email on your own. Every email that you start to create with Gmail is actually saved. So if you actually have a problem where your browser shuts down or your computer shuts down or something like that, you don't have to worry about having to start all over again, start retyping the whole email. Basically, you can just click on, go to your drafts, and your email will be right there, and you can send it out or continue typing up your email if you need to. Below that, you have follow-up, again, items that you've flagged to follow up on, your junk mail, miscellaneous, you have priority, and right here, these are where your labels are going to come in. Labels are Google's version of your inbox folders, which is what they were called back in Outlook. And again, I'll have a specific video to go through all that. Below that, you have more. This is where you'll find chats, all your mail, even the ones that have been archived. You can actually basically find them through here, or you can search through here, through all your email messages through there. Again, you find all mail, you find spam, trash, and this is where you can manage your labels, or you can create a new label here as well. Right below that, you have contacts within the museum that are ready for chat, or that if you would like to, send out a chat request to as well. Over here, you have a menu for you to check all your mail, uncheck them, mark them as read, unread, start, or if you want to unstar them. I'm going to go back to none. This is where you can refresh, and if you basically just want to mark everything as red, you can just do it right here through this more. Once you have an item checked, you have additional options that show up at the top here. Again, you can archive it, you can report it as spam, you can delete it from here, you can move to a particular tab or move to trash, and manage label and create a label from here. And again, this is where you can create your labels as well, where you can basically, label that particular message or email. It's for you to follow up on it, put it in your junk, miscellaneous, priority, mark it as priority, or tag it as one of the labels that you already have created. Again, here as well, you can create new and manage labels. Here, you can mark it as red, mark it as important. You can actually add it to tasks for you to refer back to it later on. Add a star. You can filter messages like this. This is where you would create filters. And again, I'll go through each one of these features individually to create a better frame of reference. To the right of that, you have your little gear here. You click on that, you will get your settings. With your settings, you can actually change the kind of look that you have right now. The display density, comfortable, brings it down a little bit. Cozy, which is where I had it, and you have compact, which basically to me kind of looks a little bit too jumbled. So I just like to keep mine at comfortable or cozy. I'll just leave it right at cozy. Again, through here, you can access your settings, and you can access your themes here as well. And just to show you guys some of the themes that Google has available, you cannot actually add your own theme. You have to use one of the themes that Google has preset. And for example, I'm just going to change it to one of these. You click on a theme, and then you just go back to your inbox, and this is what your background will look like. For a better visual reference with this video, I'm just going to keep it back at the soft gray. Again, going back to our gear, I'm just going to go right into our settings menu and go over a few things that we have listed in here as well. You have the language. The primary language is English. The maximum page size, how many conversations or contacts you want listed per page. If you want to have keyboard shortcuts on, you can learn more about that by simply clicking on the link there. Browser connection, your conversation view. For example, Google groups emails together if you've been talking back and forth with one individual for a group of time. For example, just to click on one, you'll see the subject of the email, and you'll also see where it says to. You click on it, and basically you'll see that Google has grouped the messages together, and it puts it in a little bit quicker reference tab. And just to show you just a little bit better one, you have something here. This is how you'd see it, where you'd see 6 older messages or so forth. Going back to our settings, this is where you can select the colors for your stars if you want to have chat notifications on or off, or if you want to have new mail notifications. New mail notifications basically is going to be a little pop-up menu that shows up in your lower right-hand corner of your screen here, just like it would in Outlook. That will let you know, hey, there's new mail, give you a little preview of the message as well as the subject of the message. If you have a picture, if you want to have it viewed, you basically just upload your picture here. This is where you would type in your signature. And also, if you happen to go on vacation, this is where you can basically type in your auto responder. You set the beginning of your vacation to the end, and subject and the body, whatever you want it to say. If you wanted to only respond to people in your contacts, or if you only want that message to respond to people within the museum, you can have that set as well. And again, to keep in mind, this is for non-BlackBerry or non-smartphone users within the museum. You can manage your labels using this list here. You can hide it, delete it, remove it, edit it, or whatever it is that you want to do from here. Again, I will be going through that in a little bit more detail a little later on. Managing your filters, you can do that from here as well. Yeah, if you want to have the chat feature. Web clips. web clips, and just for example purposes, I'm going to turn that back on. I'm going to save that there. Web clips are little ads that pop up on the home page of your email account. In order to turn that off, you simply just go to the settings, click on where it says web clips, and you simply uncheck that box, and the web clips will be gone. Google Mail is basically the entire Google App Service is completely customizable. So you can basically have it look, or you can basically just go through it however you want it to have set up for you. You can go through the various labs that might enable you to be more productive, such as the calendar app, the calendar gadget, the Google Docs gadget, and you can basically just go through each and every one of these and see which one that you would like to use and how it would benefit you and how to use it. If you have any questions in regards to these, you can be sure to contact Ed or myself. Inbox. I have my inbox set up so that it will show my unread messages first. By default, it should be on a classic. I have mine set up to show unread messages first. When you have it set up on unread messages first, you will see, I'll go back to my inbox here, all your unread messages show up at the very top, and below that, where it says everything else, you have all that show up right below. And again, this is where you can basically customize it and set it up however you would like. And again, you can also go through the themes here as well. So again, this was just basically a brief overview video of the Google App Service. I will begin to go into more details in regards to specifically what you need to do, and you can reference these videos. I will have them categorized and accurately labeled in regards to what they are and specifically what they will be able to do. So thank you, and just be sure to reference the other videos for other questions.